Hello, I am Manan, and today I will be reading chapter 5 and 6 of Geronimo Stilton Cyberthief Showdown. Chapter 5. The Rules. I got closer to the picture and read the 10 golden rules, while my ears got redder and redder with embarrassment. It was true. I had totally forgotten everything. How could I not remember all of this important stuff? Doc, I have reviewed the rules, I said, walking back to the table. Can you please help me figure out what's happening? I told you I would quiz you, Stilton, she said. If you can recite all the 10 rules, I will help you. I took a deep breath. I was so anxious that my whiskers were trembling. Then I perfectly recited the 10 golden rules. The 10 golden rules. Always surf the web with the help of an adult. Make sure your laptop has a strong password. Never click on suspicious links. Do not mail photos and personal information of people you don't know. Tell your parents if you receive personal pictures from people you do not know. If someone sends a message that makes you feel uncomfortable, tell an adult. If a stranger asks to meet you, tell an adult. Some websites might ask for money. Stay away from them. Use common sense while surfing the web. Do not post anything online that is hurtful to other people. Very good, Stilton, Doc said with a nod. Now, what can I do for you? What is the emergency your sister Thea was talking about? Thea answered for me. Doc, I think someone hacked into all of my brother's online accounts. He has really gotten himself into trouble, she said. I sighed. Thea is right. Someone accessed my computer while I was online, copied my photos, edited them to make me look like I was behaving in rude ways, and mailed them to all the newspapers. Now no one will speak to me. Is that everything? Doc asked. No. Someone sent emails to my colleagues and friends, making fun of them and insulting them. I told her. I see, Doc said. And there's more. I went on. Someone has even inserted spelling and grammatical mistakes to the manuscript of my new book. And worst of all, someone used my credit card to purchase an enormous amount of useless and expensive items. Now I am broke, and my banker tells me that I have to sell the Rodents Gazette. I burst into tears. I am ruined, I wailed. Then I began sobbing uncontrollably. Get ahead of yourself, Shelton, Doc said firmly. You'll sink this ship with your tears. Then she took out a box labeled Extremely Desperate Cases and handed me a soft tissue. I know things look grim, Shelton, but keep your snout up, she said. This is a bad case, but I have seen worse. We'll figure this out. Doc's word gave me confidence. I stopped crying. Thanks, Doc. Just tell me what, let me know what I need to do. She smiled. Much better, Stilton, she exclaimed. Now hand me your laptop. I obeyed. Follow me, she said, and we all went to a small research lab next to the meeting room. Doc would put my laptop on a table that looked like an operating table with a bright light overhead. She pulled the mask over her snout, put pair of latex gloves, and opened the box and began to examine it. She started typing on the keyboard. The screen lit up, and weird codes, numbers, and letters began to scroll really fast. Doc didn't say anything. She kept on typing and mumbling to herself. Hum, What is going on? I asked. Hum, hum, what? Hmm, hum, hmm, what? Hmm. After an hour of hum, I couldn't take it anymore. Please, dog, have mercy on me and tell me something. How bad it is? I asked. Hmm, hmm, it's actually bad. I mean, it's really bad. Actually, it's extremely bad. Extremely bad? I wailed. What happened? Please tell me. My whiskers began to tremble from anxiety. What happened that you did not create a password for your computer, Stilton? I knew you had forgotten the 10 golden rules, she replied. So someone accessed your laptop, stole your photos, edited them, mailed them to the newspapers, then they hacked into your email account and used your credit card. Basically, someone wants to destroy you. But you certainly made it easier for them, Stilton. Benjamin's eyes were wide open with worry. Who could have done that? He asked. Thea tenderly patted his head. That's exactly why we need to find out. Benjamin, she said. I think I know which rotten rodent is behind this. Doc said. It's got to be Nick Nobody. He's the most notorious hacker on Mouse Island. There isn't a single mainframe he hasn't hacked into. Benjamin jumped up. I know him, he squeaked. I play a live online video game called Pirates of the Squeaky Seas. Nick Nobody is the best player of that game. He's undefeated. Well done, Benjamin, Doc exclaimed. That's a good clue. That may lead us to him. Come, she said, waving her paw. We must go to the lab. Name? Nobody knows his real name. Who is he? Nobody has ever seen him. But he is the most well-known hacker on Mouse Island. Nickname? He likes everyone to call him Nick Nobody. Job? He's known to be the most terrifying cyber criminal. When he met Germano, to be honest, nobody knows even if they met at all. His passion? He is fascinated with all the aspects of computer. His specialty? He is the master of the online video game. His long time dream? He wants to finally break into the VSSMS, very secret, super secret mousely service computer system. Germano is a member of the very secret, super secret mousely service, and his code name is OOG. What he looks like, nobody has ever seen him. Chapter 6. Who's afraid of Nick? Nobody. The lab was full of quietly humbling computers and a large screen as thin as pieces of Swiss cheese hanging on the walls like posters. This is my secret research lab, Doc proudly declared. And these are the most powerful computers on Mouse Island. Here I store all of the newest software and latest technology. She lowered her voice. Everything you see here is confidential. You must promise me that you will not tell anyone. We cross our whiskers, the three of us promised. Good, Doc said. Then let's get started. I jumped up, ready to go. Sure, let's get busy. Let's do this, I cried. So, what exactly have we have to do, Doc? Well, I have a plan in mind, Doc said, and lot of it hinges on you, Stilton. Although I'm not sure if you're the best idea. You seem totally hopeless with computers. That is true, I admitted. But I'm afraid it's the only way, she said. So here it is. You, Geronimo Stilton, will challenge Nick Nobody to his favorite game, Pirates of the Seas. Me, I stammered. Challenge Nick Nobody? That's right, Doc replied. I turned as pale as mozzarella. But while you keep him busy, I'll try to figure out where on Mouse Island does he connect to the internet, Doc said. And we'll go and find him. That could work, Thea exclaimed. It is a good plan, except for one thing, I said. I am not good at video games. My paws can't work to the controllers fast enough. I get a headache. I always forget the rules. I am totally hopeless. Doc opened the cabinet and pulled out goggles and some strange looking gloves. Don't you worry, Stilton, Doc said. This is high tech equipment which will give you the edge you need. This gear could even make the worst player look like an expert. Thea's eyes were wide open. This stuff looks cool. What does it do? Dog grinned. This gear is designed to give the player the ultimate virtual reality experience. I'm not really sure what virtual reality is, I admitted. Virtual reality. Virtual reality is a computer created artificial world that players can interact with. Some virtual reality video games require the use of goggles with internal screens, gloves with some special sensors, and headsets that feed sound and instructions to the players. Players feel like they are inside the game. It's a computer generated world designed to look real, Doc explained. With this gear, you will feel like you are really inside the game. You'll be in a 3D environment that you can see from all angles. You can hear noises and even touch things. What if I make mistakes? I asked. Benjamin and Thea will go with you. Doc replied. That is, if they agree. The experience can be very intense and could be even dangerous. I'll do it, Benjamin squeaked. I know this game like the back of my paw. I can guide us through it. I think it will be fun, he added, putting on her gloves. Doc, how dangerous will it get? I asked. If you stay calm, you won't have any problems, Doc replied. Everything is the world in that world is computer generated, so it can't hurt you. But if you forget that, well, you can get a very dangerous scare. Then put on your gear, my sister said firmly. I knew she was right. I put on my headset, goggles, and the gloves. Then I panicked. I was suddenly transported into a glowing empty room. It didn't feel, I didn't like the feeling one bit. I tried to run away, but I forgot the helmet and gloves were attached to the hanging cables and wires. So I tripped, rolled down the stairs, bumped my head, and ended up in a tangled in cables. How embarrassing. It took an hour to untangle me.